theme of the event really represents this huge challenge to leaders of organizations, especially leaders raised in a sort of a traditional mindset of what is leadership, because complexity causes you to have to give up a measure of control. And so we decided, let's get together some people who really know a lot about leadership, and also some people who are really leading organizations, and talk about how can we reinvent leadership in an age of complexity.
By the day 5 years ago, we started something here in this building, and we hoped at the time, but we didn't know, we hoped that it would become a journey. Today I can confirm that the global Peter Drucker Forum has become a center of gravity and a recognized platform to bring together the greatest management thinkers and practitioners to exchange their thoughts and to provide their input and their impulses for shaping the future.
Reduce complexity, but it's the other way around. It leads down to the products we sell.
Teams around the world, and finally,
unable to perceive what goes on.
Now, the organizations that I think will survive complexity best are those that are
intellectual center of gravity in the field of management.
Want to be high achievers, contribute, they bring in a lot of energy, they're informed
about everything. We have access to all kinds of information.
Well, think for a minute about the difference of being a coach.
If you do want to do something that doesn't only influence the next quarter.
And our slogan is make sense, not war.
Imagination, to create, to experiment, and to sometimes fail.
You know, the old media was controllable. The new media is the antithesis of that. It's not one-to-many, it's one-to-one, it's many-to-many. It's not controllable, and it has this awesome neutrality. And it will be what we want it to be.
Maintain a commitment to values in a time of complexity.
What I would call institutional innovation. What I mean by that is going back to the most basic question of all, which is why do we have institutions?
What's interesting to me about the Drucker Forum is there can be a temptation to take the thinking of a man and just preserve it and just hold on to it the way it was. But what interests me about the Drucker Forum is it creates an environment to continually build on and enhance the perspectives, so we're not just preserving something that is static, but trying to have something that evolves with the time and is more and more helpful to people. And so I'm very optimistic that the Drucker Forum is accomplishing that through conferences like this.
Fun to be here with a group of people who are keeping alive his way of thinking, because it's a minority, right? The bulk of the entire business academy is heading in a somewhat different direction than Peter did. And so I think if we went back to Drucker principles to a greater extent across management, we would not feel that complexity is increasing, and we wouldn't feel like we've got this terrible challenge of dealing with complexity.
We know that 125 of you are
or have a Twitter account. Not many are active, but some of you are. So we encourage you to use Twitter. The famous hashtag is GPD.
So this year it was tremendous. We had more than 3,000 tweets by 500 different single users. That was really very exciting and great. So if you want to stay connected with us, so you can follow our Twitter account. It's at Drucker Forum, and the hashtag for next year's forum is very simple. It's GPDF14 for Global Peter Drucker Forum 14.
No, it gets better and better, actually. There's a wonderful warmth about this conference, which is lacking from many other ones. And it's in a beautiful city. And Richard Strauss is a fantastic host. He makes you feel you're at a party, only a party with a purpose. And that's a wonderful feeling. And the people who are coming here are all committed in some way to making the world a better place. They're not just sort of trying to boost their own egos and trying to compete with each other. And I find that very, very comforting, actually, very reassuring, very optimistic. And yes, it's been a good time.